Hey, Buttercup. Hey, Kira. It's not a Valentine, it's a Palentine Day. It's a Palentine, Buttercup. We're all Palentines here. It's the platonic version of Valentine's. For Palestine? Indeed. Hey, Red Room. And apparently yesterday was I guess yesterday was Galentine's Day. Hey, Fernanda. Saw a car with an Ontario license plate and thought of you. Yeah, yesterday was Galentine's Day, which is Valentine's for the gals. For gals hanging out. Hey, Bricka. Can't believe I was rejected on Valentine's Day. I mean, hey, Kelly. Hey, sweet Caroline. Lady Legend tells she just won't lie to my thunder. You didn't know Cornwall's in Ontario? Yep. Yep, southeastern Ontario. That is very rude of her. Saw a joke earlier. I saw a joke earlier and I sent it to her. What Valentine's candy is never on time? Chocolate. Chocolate. Get it? Chocolate. I approve begrudgingly. Bedroom, you like it? I saw it earlier. I saw that joke earlier and I sent it to Chantel. She didn't respond. I don't think she's even seen it. You do today? Go she's. I did go she's. And cold water is one of the best things out there. Yes, I go out to get them. Just to make sure that I'm getting what I want, basically. It gives me a lot more. Hey, Vanna. Going to get them myself, it gives me more control over what I'm getting. Hey, Boodle. You leave the house much? Nope. BFF trying to steal the spotlight again. I know. Sipping noise remind me of the night we have yet to have. You'll be drinking something else. Anyway, I was trying to think of a T-shirt that was like. I was trying to think of my most like romance themed T-shirt, and best I could really come up with was She-Ra. What a heartless bastard! My favorite band. It's my She-Ra T-shirt. She-Ra is romantic. That's right, the what? Because the day is saved through the power of love. You know, the love that she and Katra have for each other saves the day. Yeah, like they're throughout that series, throughout Princesses of Power. Their relationship is sort of at the heart of everything. You know, Adora and Katra were in love with each other, but then Katra felt betrayed when Adora joined the rebellion. And without Adora around to sort of keep her in line, she just went more and more evil until she no longer recognized herself. And then Adora redeemed her with the power of their love. Princesses of Power was a very romantic show. It's another one I should rewatch sometime. Hey, Nadine. Galentine's. I guess apparently Galentine's was yesterday. February 13th is Galentine's Day. Chantal is raging on this day of love. Meh. That's fair. I mean, fuck Valentine's. Also, it's no longer Valentine's where she is. She's what, 7 hours ahead? Yeah, I mean, it's almost 5 in the morning in Kuwait right now. She said she can't sleep. There's my girls yesterday. Tomorrow is Singles Awareness Day. I'm just saying, for her, it is now technically the day after Valentine's. She hasn't slept, sure. but technically it is now February 15th where she is. So Valentine is a curse. Valentine's is a curse. Yep. I think I deserve someone to buy me a necklace every year. Pearl necklace. Hi, JJ. Pearl necklace. Hey, Phineas. My favorite animated pony. Fluttershy. Hey, Andrew. You came in at an interesting time, Andrew. Did you come in as I was making that face? Pearl necklace. Vanna was saying she wants someone to buy her a necklace. I asked if she wanted a pearl necklace. Because a pearl necklace is slang for when you come on a girl's chest. You want jewelry? So I was asking Vanna if she wanted a dude to jizz on her chest. Italian crushed pearls. CBT. Pearl deposit bottom of the sea. Italian crushed. So you wanna do CBT on an Italian dude? CBT is cock and ball torture. Also cognitive behavioral therapy. And sometimes when I see people talk about CBT in the sense of cognitive behavioral therapy, when I see them use that term, I am so internet brained that I immediately think of cock and ball torture. We have the same problems. Yeah. Yeah, we probably need some sort of treatment for it. I wonder what kind of treatment would be effective. The internet has broken me. Yep, the internet has indeed broken me. Hey, Val. I do like my She-Ra t-shirt. I don't wear this shirt very often because, like, to wash it, it needs to be put into like a bag, and then it can't be thrown in the dryer. Like, it's very particular about how it needs to be washed. Denial is a river in your pants. Which one of these days am I Valentine? None of them. It's Palentine's Day. We're all Palentines here because we're all pals. We're all good buddies. Just a bunch of friends here. Tells neighbor mother apparently the other day on panel. Hey, J-Dot. Welcome. You give your kidney to square dance with me? I would give a kidney to not square dance. I would give your kidney to not square dance. For me to not square dance. Can I deep throat a hot dog? No. Hey, Jenna. Happy Valentine's Day. Day. You got there eventually. Because I did my groceries today, I got fried chicken. I always pick up fried chicken from the hot food counter whenever I do my groceries. Olive Garden for lunch. He's joking. Take that. No, it's Loblaws or Independence. But hey, Uncle Buck. I wasn't stroking anything. I was twisting my wrist. Like just doing this. Imagine petting a cat. Get a haircut today, Jada. Cool. Did you ever get up and do arm circles? Nope. Nope. Only time I get up is to pee. Or like get more water. Or go to bed. Or shower. Or do my groceries. Okay, so there are a few things I get up for, but not for exercise related stuff. Too vaxxed for life. You reset your sleep schedule? Nah, my sleep's still sucking. Insomnia. Insomnia's a bitch. It's full moon, no one can sleep. I mean, the moon's already gone down by the time I go to bed, though. Thanks, Jenna. Stay up all night and all tomorrow, or try to go to sleep at 10 p.m. The smart choice is to try to go to bed at 10. You should probably try to go to sleep at 10. The moon affects tides. Moon overnight. Sorry, I fell asleep last night, but that game was so boring. Yep. My cat got up here purring and I knocked out. Yeah, I will not be playing that game again. I've already uninstalled it. I already uninstalled the game. It genuinely wasn't good. So nearly hated it. I feel like it's probably a decent game just for playing on your own, but as a game to stream, yeah, it sucks. It doesn't feel like a particularly good game like to play on a stream. Beyond that, also, get a fucking proofreader, assholes. Get a fucking proofreader. So yeah, I don't know, it's a bunch of mini games that man, whatever, and hey Queen LK. Ulk. Queen Ulk. Mini game compilations. Yeah. So interesting how depression affects people differently. Went through a phase where I couldn't sleep and now I can't stop sleeping. Yeah, I've been both. I've done both. Anyone heard Oscar Wilde? Um, did he do Dorian Gray? Because I did actually read the picture of the portrait of Dorian Gray. There's the picture. Yeah, I did actually read the picture of Dorian Gray. Probably on my phone? Or was it a... Did I have it in a book? I don't remember. Who's Dorian Gray? A dude with a picture of himself. Dorian Butters. I hadn't slept much the night before, so if you're ever having insomnia, just go back and watch that live. the book. Yeah, it's a pretty good book. It is pretty good. It's a little gay. Much like Oscar Wilde himself. Maybe reading instead of doom scrolling will help me fall asleep. Probably. Any more of the books you got? Yeah, I'm still making my way through Dragon's Promise. Most of the way through it. Maybe not most. I am halfway through. Page 218 out of, maybe a little less than halfway through. Yeah. So I'm on page 219 out of 482. Agree with me, 6 Harry Potter? Indeed, fuck Harry Potter, yep. So I'm almost halfway through this one. What's your favorite type of ice cream? Vanilla. I like vanilla ice cream. Put some strawberry sauce on top. Fucking yeah. Vanilla ice cream with strawberry sauce. Fuck yeah. That's the shit. Fudge. I don't like fudge, no. Vanilla is only good for ice cream. No, vanilla's good. Vanilla is good in general. Vanilla is good shit. Just got up from a 2-hour nap. We got hammered with more snow. Yeah, luckily it wasn't snowing when I was on my way to the grocery store. I have no idea if it's snowing now or not. But luckily when I went to the store, it wasn't snowing. Looks like it's not snowing right now either. Snow is expected over the weekend. Some people love Ben and Jerry's. Finally picked one up. I forgot the flavor. I don't know that I've ever had Ben and Jerry's. Like I'm honestly not sure if I've ever picked up anything from them. Certainly not in any of their like sort of specialty flavors. But even just like a thing of like vanilla or strawberry, or whatever, I don't could not tell you if I've ever tried them. Jimmy Kimmel Show one was good. Ben Jerry's a pro Palestine. Yep. Yeah, Ben and Jerry's has always been very, very progressive. They're very much a leftist company. I do very much appreciate that about them. I mean, they're a couple of old hippies. Customers definitely suck today. Not one Valentine's wishing worthy one amongst the bunch. Happy I jumped off early and had Valentine's wishes yesterday. And your situationship wish me today. App called Shop Canada. Yeah, there's huge effort right now, huge movement right now for people to focus on Canadian products over American ones. I mean, I don't know what the fuck we got anywhere, Nadine. I've never heard of Bluebell, but Bluebell, no. Hey, Cowface. If anywhere's gonna have it, it's probably gonna be Toronto. Let's try. Looks like it might not be in. Looks like it might not be in Canada at all. Um, blah 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 blah. Yeah, it looks like it is just U.S. only. And even then, mostly the southern U.S. Don't get bluebell or bagged milk. They don't have bagged milk in BC? Man. Is BC even part of Canada? A different. No, Saskatchewan is weird. Weird to think there are parts of Canada that don't have bagged milk. You poor, poor people. Deprived of your bagged milk. Probably why I suffer from depression. Yeah, right? That's what I'm saying. What's the point of drinking milk if it's not out of a bag? It's so fucking weird that we have bagged milk. Bagged milk is a weird fucking concept. I will not rest until I slap a bag of milk. I'm gonna refill my glass. Give me a minute. Wee! Hero! Growing up, we had bagged milk. It was called powdered milk. Just had water. We were poor. We didn't have powder, or at least, like, I'm sure we had powdered milk. Like, I mean, yeah, powdered milk was a thing, but like, we didn't. My family didn't drink powdered milk. For my family, we didn't get powdered milk. I did hate the theme song for Princesses of Power. Gotta bleach out that dehydrated milk powder or it tastes gnarly. If I go to the food pantry, they still give it out. Raccoons is the best theme song. Checking in, my friend. I once tried to do a live stream watching cartoon theme songs. I should try to, like, I feel like I should see if I could do it as like a video or a set of videos. You know, try to claim fair use as a way of keeping it monetized or something. Think she's okay? Yeah, she probably is. I'm sure she's fine. JJ, thank you for gift membership, JJ. And congratulations to Nighthawks, who hey, Belle. Yeah, who I've literally never seen. You don't even go here. Yeah, I've literally never seen that name in my life. Chantel said hi. You deserve a nice Cornwall hooker tonight. Thanks, Belle. Tell her to check the message I sent her. Tell her to check the joke I sent her. I want to see her react to the joke I sent her. Doing a members only live. Yeah, I don't blame her. I don't blame her for doing members only. Do not ever do members only. Nah. I mean, I barely have any members. For her, it's worth it to do it. She's got a fair number of members, and beyond that is just it helps to keep weed out the trolls. I currently have 31 members, and I mean, who the hell knows how many of them are even people who actually come in. We capitalists around here. Yep. Gets more trolls. Yeah, she gets a lot of. She's always had trouble with trolls. Like that's always been something that have like she's always gotten a lot. So, her doing occasional members only trolls or members only streams, it does. I imagine it does end up being a lot calmer for her for doing to do those. Trolls only stream. Piggy. I've heard of Piggy. Yeah, people have told me about Piggy. Somebody told me she did a reaction to my sheets, which okay, that's weird, but okay. But if Petey Cole's actually ugly in this. I mean, I wouldn't say she was ugly. Wouldn't even say she was necessarily mousy. She left out your shirts. Boo, Piggy. Yeah, I mean, she was fairly plain looking. It's benchmark for mousy. Um, how is that usually defined? So in terms of people, in terms of like how you describe like a person being described messy, nervous, shy, or timid, lacking in presence. So yeah. So yeah, I don't think this definition sounds cute. So yeah, I wouldn't describe Ashley as having been mousy. Hey, Mercs. So Lefty Soy Boy. Of course. Except that I don't like soy. I don't eat soy. Soy is gross. That's remembering on her part. Maybe. She never liked Ashley. Like she didn't really know she didn't know Ashley. About the only thing she knew about Ashley was that I had a crush on her before I'd met Chantel. I do want to stress. It was before I fucking met her. Tangled webs we weave. Because yeah, she was Chantel back then. Chantel was extremely jealous. Um, yeah, she was young. She had her insecurities. So, but it was like a serious problem for her back then. Um, she did get a lot better about it as well. Even during the few years that we were together, she did get a lot better about it. Though, you know, given what a hermit I was, I didn't exactly give her a lot of reason to get jealous. How do you outgrow possessiveness? I mean, you learn to trust. It's a matter of like just learning that you know what I need to trust that when this person says they love me, that they are sincere. Hey, little Craig, where are the ladies at? They're all with your mom. Taming process. Wouldn't say taming. Yeah, Nadine's here. Buttercup's here. J Dot stopped in. I'm not sure if J Dot's still here. She dropped in briefly. Not sure if Vanna is still here, if she's watching, or if she's gone over to Chantel. Vanna is going back and forth. Did Chantel read the joke I sent her yet? I want to know if she read the joke. Not in a jerk mood. Aw. But it's the kind of really stupid wordplay that she would enjoy. What do you get the ladies for Valentine's Day? My dick. Share this. I did share the joke earlier, but sure, I'll tell the joke again. What kind of Valentine's candy is never on time? Choco wait. Dad jokes are funny. Yep. Never forget this brutality. Yep. The pearl necklace face. All right. That's my orgasm face right there. That's the face I make when I'm giving a girl a pearl necklace. Are you way better at that than expected? For the record, Nadine, that's not an Hago. That's not. That was not a Hago. A Hago. I forget how it's pronounced. Palentine. Yep. As in, instead of Valentine, Palentine. No, no, a Hago is like eyes rolled up and tongue out. It's more like this. Something like that. I don't know. I don't know if it's that hot. I suspect the idea behind like why people find it hot is, you know, woman is in, the woman's coming so hard that she loses control of her face type of thing. You know, being bimbified. Yeah, yeah, it's like, you know, a lady being stupid. Yeah, that's right. I said stupped. It's a good word. Stupped. Stupping. Yeah. It's a good word. I'll also note that for Ahego, it's one thing in animation. It's something very different in real life. If you've ever seen anyone like try to do like a Hago face in real life, it does not look good now. It does not work in live action, so to speak. Women's drool. Very anime specific vibe. It is, yeah. Hi, Newman. When it comes to like, I've literally never seen, you know, in any of the porn I've watched, I've literally never seen a woman like stick her tongue out while being stooped. You know, the eyes rolling back? Yeah, that happens. You know, the eyes rolling back? Sure. That I've seen. But the sticking the tongue out? No, it's like that doesn't happen. So, like, whenever you see someone actually, like, whenever you see someone do it, it just looks so fake. I mean, sure, yeah, occasionally they might drool a little bit, yeah. You know, everyone's always doing live action adaptations of anime. Where's the live action adaptation of Bible Black? During dog year when your head is nowhere in sight. Has there? Okay. Sniping her too thin. Is Bible Black good? I mean, it's cartoon porn. Black Butler. Okay. Very different. That is something very different. Apparently, apparently at one point, is there schnoz healing while we are talking Yiddish? Apparently at one point, there was a proposal for a live action adaptation of Bible Black, which, holy shit, what a weird fucking thing to do. Because I just got randomly curious. Yeah, and Black Butler is so hot though. I don't care if he's animated. Fair enough. I mean, you know. I mean, there are cartoon characters I think are hot. Best friend has a shitty commercial love day, so she's spilling tea. And I'm mad at you, not that you care about my infinite, unquestionable loyalty. Wait, why are you mad at me, Killface? I prefer Ratty to Mousy. Top 3 hot animated characters? I don't know. Evil villainous in Atlantis. I mean, Jessica Rabbit's got to be up there. Um, I don't know. Jesse from Team Rocket. James from Team Rocket. The cat thing from Team Rocket. Meowth? I couldn't remember the name. I never played Pokemon. I never watched Pokemon. Team Rocket had style. It did seem like they did. Anyway, I'm sorry, Killface. Sailor Pluto could get it. Sailor Pluto had it going on. And Stimpy, please include their theme song in S tier. I mean, I wasn't planning on doing like rankings of cartoon theme songs. Also, Happy Happy Joy Joy isn't their theme song. It's a great song. I love that song, but it is not the theme song. The theme song is what plays at the start of every episode. See the Pluto Giga Chad taste it. Yeah, I mean, she was. I did always really like Sailor Pluto. Cat Dog theme song. I've never listened to the Cat Dog theme song. I don't think you're happy enough. That's right. I'll teach you to be happy. I'll teach your grandmother to suck eggs. It's a weird song. Look at nature. They don't know that they're ugly. That's very funny. A fly marrying a bumblebee? I told you I'd shoot. You didn't believe me. Why didn't you believe me? Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy. Great raw feeling Beavis and Butthead shared. Not many modern animated comics have that frenzied feel to them. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those. I mean, like, it comes and goes. Yeah, like there was a bit of a period where the trend was very much towards um, sort of rougher animation. And then it shifted back a little bit towards smoother animation, and then you got a little bit rough animation at one point again, and then it's back to. So yeah, it's one of those things. I'm sure there are great modern animated sitcoms with that rough feel to them. There's also differences just in terms of like the technology used to create animation now is different, and that absolutely plays a role. Shift to Adobe had a noticeable effect. Yeah, just because it's easy to do like smoother shit. So, art changes over time. Is like that's sort of the thing to remember. It does change, and I mean, there's always you're always going to get artists who choose to create work that is intended as a throwback to earlier times, as a like sort of homage to earlier times. Sometimes it can take a little bit of work. It can sometimes take a little bit of work to find the artist doing sort of the kind of work that you want to see. But often that work is genuinely worth it. Mission Hill? Yes. I watched the first two or three episodes. That one didn't click with me. Because back in the day on Teletoon up here in Canada. So here in Canada, we didn't have Cartoon Network or Adult Swim. Instead, we had Teletoon, which was the Canadian version of the Cartoon Network. And they used to have like this 2-hour block. It had undergrads, Clone High, Mission Hill, and the Oblongs. I really enjoyed, obviously, Clone High, I loved, obviously. And I really enjoyed undergrads. The Oblongs, I did not enjoy at all. And Mission Hill, it was fine. Like, there's a couple of jokes that for some reason have stuck with me all these years. Flintstones in Western Canada 90s. Because, like, I remember, like, the first episode, like, the guy goes to live, like, the kid goes to live with his older brother, and, they don't, they're having trouble getting along, and the little brother runs away back to Mike, Lou, and Og. Nope. Runs away to their old house, and the older brother finds him there, and finds stash of like beer and porn magazines that he'd hidden, and the two of them realize their parents aren't there, and they start doing shit that would piss off their parents. And the bit that sticks with me is the younger brother is like, "I'm peeing in the shower. I'm peeing in the shower." And then the older brother is like in the hallway with like some pots or something like that. Na 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 na, something like that. Just really weird joke. I don't know why that stuck with me all these years. Just, I'm peeing in the shower. I'm peeing in the shower. Sounds like my nephews back in the day. And I think it was at the second episode where the little brother gets drunk on Jägermeister. I don't think I watched. I think those were the only two episodes I watched. I don't know. It's one of those shows that was like, it's fine. Jaeger. Right, Jaegermeister. Love 80% of that Adult Swim era. But of course, never watched it. Never watched it. Um, Moral Oral. Xavier Renegade Angel. You accidentally watched it. Good night, Nadine. Squidbillies is funny if mean spirited. Friendship Bros was well written. Yeah, most of these I never watched. Yeah, as far as BoJack Horseman goes, I've heard good things about it. Um, Hard to say how much I would necessarily enjoy it because it is like for all that it's a sitcom, it is very much also about kind of a shitty person being kind of shitty. Like a shitty person who's not really able, like who wants to be better but isn't really able. Who's not really willing to put in the work to be a better person. And I don't know. I have trouble enjoying stuff where the protagonists just kind of suck as people. And I mean, like, it is very much about like depression and mental health struggles and um, the Hollywood machine chewing people up and spitting them out. And it does seem like a very, very smart show. Like, it does seem like a genuinely smart show. But it's also a show where a lot of the characters ultimately are not good people. And the main character in particular just ultimately seems to be not a good person, even though he wants to be. Hey, Mary. BoJack is just a downer. Right, but that's kind of the point. Like, it's not meant to be always sunny. it is meant to be about, like, it is sort of more meant to explore mental health struggles. And yeah, there's jokes because life is funny, but with something like Always Sunny or Arrested Development, everyone is just a shitty person and haha, look how shitty these people are. Like with those shows, the joke is haha, look how shitty all these people are. BoJack isn't trying to make a joke out of them being shitty. It's just it's an exploration. It seems like more of a dramedy than a comedy. So yeah, what I enjoyed, I honestly have no idea. Sorry, right now called Fresh Ashley. Why do I feel like they're gonna get banned? I feel like it's safe to assume it's not actually Ashley. She's probably got kids now anyway, so I don't want to date someone with kids. So I have no interest in dating someone with kids, and she's probably got kids. So yeah, you don't have kids, Buttercup. You're also not in the right country, Buttercup. So they said they're married. Oh, I am not moving to the U.S. Like, I don't care what kind of job I get offered, anything like that. I don't care like what sort of incentive. No, no way I'm moving to the U.S. Wants to be number one team in sell. Ask you to marry me for Canadian papers. For the record, it's actually a lot more complicated than that, Mary. We're on the hot mic talking about that shit. What about Chantel? Trude on a hot mic talking about Chantel? Foodie left. Ah, you can finally be here. Wee, gray hair. This is a very gray hair. Ugh. Vanna, did Chantel ever read the joke I sent her? Rude of her. Join the Discords for the bond. Nah. I'm fine not being on Discord. Hey, Trish. Look, it doesn't look like your comment showed up. Elon's kid said, "You're not the president. Shut the fuck up." Tell him to shush his fucking mouth. Yeah, that's just a question we don't understand. No Discord, no Twitter. Why you keep me distant? Because I heard chicks like a guy who's distant, emotionally distant. It gets the bitches, you know? You know how that kid gets talked in what he overhears? Mysterious. Exactly. I'm mysterious. But I'm the bitches. Frankly, my hope with Elon's kid is that once he gets a little bit older, um, that he'll disown his dad. Can we wait till Musk and Trump turn on each other? I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, yeah, Trump's got a massive ego, but he does also care more about, you know, I mean, it's like he might be at a point where he doesn't really care about even having power. Yeah, he might just be at a point where he's like, yeah, fuck it, let Musk do whatever the fuck he wants with the government. I don't fucking care, not my bit. Especially now that Musk is or Trump is taking over the Kennedy Center. Trump putting himself in a position where he's going to basically be in charge of culture. He'd be in charge of the arts. Like I feel like he cares about that way more than he cares about even being president, frankly. Because like what has always driven Trump mad is he wanted to be a celebrity. He wanted to be accepted among other celebrities. He likes to return smarter people, or for the people he deals with because he's dumb. Like he wanted acceptance from Hollywood more than anything in his entire life. That is what he has always wanted. He wants to be Hollywood famous. Exactly. And yeah, Hollywood hates him because they can smell a phony. They can smell desperation. They can smell a phony. And yeah, they always hated him. Hey, Jordan. The Kennedy Center isn't Hollywood, but it is still the arts. It does still put him in a position where he gets to say, you know, we'll put money towards this project. That project won't get anything. Have to have dinner. I hope you enjoyed it, Jordan. That's why I left before Kendrick Lamar's halftime show. So yeah, it is just. So does he even care about people making jokes about him not being president? Does he even really care about the vice president jokes that people are making about him? Kendrick isn't great at kind of old people rap. Kendrick not old people rap. I don't know rap. I will say that it's not the impression that I got from how people talk about him. Aliens relate to him. His message was on point. I mean, he had multiple messages with that Super Bowl show, that halftime show. He had a couple different messages. You know, like there's the stuff about the U.S. You know, the grander message about U.S. and treatment of black people and blah 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 blah. But fuck Drake was also a pretty prominent message, from what I understand. You know, he did make sure to include fuck Drake as a message. Don't say blah blah blah. With his ex dancing hip. Yeah, Drake. Yeah, Drake used to date Serena Williams. Yeah, but even Serena's presence served two purposes. Hey, look, your ex is date. Look at how your ex is dancing to the song about how much you suck. But also, Serena Williams got in a lot of trouble for crip walking at Wimbledon a couple years back. So Kendrick brought her out to crip walk at the Super Bowl. As a stop censoring black culture, stop trying to trying to censor black culture type of message. Crip walking at Wimbledon sounds like the next Lana Del Rey album. So you're like 10 years ago, you're fired if you take an A, and now they're like crip walking. Well, I mean, there's a difference. So there's a difference between like a halftime show and, you know, an active and a player protesting. So it is still perform like it does still come down to letting Kendrick Lamar come out and do a big show. That is something that is like, hey, look how progressive we are for having Kendrick come out. Are they not the same? Because one brings in viewers and the other doesn't. A halftime show is meant to bring in viewers. So if they get a little bit political or controversial, no big deal. Players bringing in controversy is bad for viewership. Or at least is perceived as being bad for viewership. Any publicity is good publicity. Not always. Highest speed halftime show ever. Yep. Yep. Apparently it was, yeah. Beating out Michael Jackson's record. And I think there's also a sense of like control. A player acting in protest, um, a player acting in protest is something where they are defying the control that the owners want to have over the players. As far as the owners are concerned, they own the players. You know, whoever owned that team that Copernic was on, as far as they're concerned, they owned Colin Kaepernick in their mind. He wasn't even just an employee; he was property. So when the property starts getting uppity, some from the military who's just bending down on one knee. Yeah, yeah, I do remember hearing that. Because Copernic didn't want to disrespect the troops. He wanted to make a point about, you know, why am I supposed to show respect to a country that doesn't show respect to me? But a lot of white people just saw him as an uppity N word. And thus, I understand hating someone simply based on their nationality or their skin color. Indeed. Except the Swiss. Fuck the Swiss. What? Neutral bastards. It's just funny to pick. It's just funny to pick a country to hate. It's just funny to pick like just a random country to be like, no, fuck those guys. Conservatives are upset because they felt people were being taught to hate anyone of European descent, which was stupid. Like that was never the point. It was never about hating white people. It was like, oh, they hate white people. No, they fucking don't. They hate white supremacy, and they hate the power structures that white supremacists put into place over the from the time that the U.S. was founded. and they hate the people who refuse to acknowledge that those power structures are in place. Sleep like an absolute dream in this sheet. I still have insomnia, Jordan. I'm still suffering insomnia. Sleep for a couple hours and then wake up and be unable to fall back asleep. I'm still doing that thing where sleep for 2, 3, 4 hours, wake up, and then that's it. I can't fall back asleep, and I just toss and turn for the next 6 hours. You've tried listen power pattern? I have not. I have tried nothing. Tried nothing and I'm all out of ideas. Exactly. Sleep apnea? No. No, I mean, it's not a breathing problem. It's just. Apparently, it is something that happens that's somewhat common among people with ADHD. Like that particular issue of sleeping for a couple hours and then waking up and then being unable to fall back asleep at that point. That's apparently, somewhat common with ADHD. How do you do with melatonin? Never had it. Send you a CPAP? No. I've never tried melatonin yeah, I don't think I've ever tried melatonin. Hard to turn the mind off. Indeed. Brain does not shut down ever. Not because I'm thinking deep thoughts. I'm more likely to be thinking of fucking Simpsons quotes. Melatonin works, so if you take a picture to fall asleep, you need to fall asleep. Yeah. And that's something that I do get concerned about. I don't want to start relying on medication to sleep. Subconscious mind is a crazy thing. Working out and glisten. Yeah, I mean, I imagine working out probably does help, but I am not an exercise person. I always go through all the regrets I have when trying to sleep. Yeah, that's always a good one when you just start randomly remembering embarrassing moments. Watching a new show or reading a new thing so you can think of it as you try to sleep helps too. Mm. I mean, I've been reading some new books lately. Yeah, I read Anzuelo, I read Die, I read Girl from the Sea, I read Fireheart Tiger. I'm reading The Dragon's Promise. Watching that game you played last night. Yeah. Yeah, that would do it. Any books help you fall asleep? I'm not an auditory person. Yeah, baby. I like having. I could try putting music on, see if that helps. Days you didn't go live, I cry. Luckily, there have been very few of those days lately, Habibi. Over the past couple months, there's only been like, 3 days that I've missed. They false reviews for takeaways in the local area. No worries, Buttercup. She'll read it eventually. She didn't like the Ashley thing. I mean, I find the Ashley thing to be ridiculous too. So I think she's still jealous. Not like she has a reason to be. I haven't. It's been 20 fucking years. It's been 20 years since I've seen her. I crushed on her for like a couple months. She got the guy. She got the guy and then dumped him and left the guy. She left with the name. Yeah, it was like I had a crush on her for like 2 or 3 months in high school before I met Chantel. And then I bumped into her once after I met Chantel and showed off the necklace that I had just gotten Chantel. And that was the last time last time I ever saw her. At this point, what necklace? Oh, it's long gone. Pretty sure the chain broke and we never bothered getting it fixed. So just that way. I know. To be fair, like it's hard getting over a grudge. Like when you just don't like somebody, it's hard to get over that. Having a rough time. Yeah, I mean it happens. Good night, Mary. I'd be jealous of Sonichu. But I mean, there is also the fact that like when you just don't like somebody, it can be very, very difficult to get over that. Especially girls, guys will hang out after a fight. Girls will hate to the grave. I suppose that does make me more of a girl than a guy then, because mostly unjustified. Guess what I saw yesterday in Redbubble? Nude photos of your mom. Poster of Ness looking all clean and cool, and it said freshness. Cute. Anyway, I'm gonna get going for tonight. I'm leaving, so thanks for coming. This has been fun. Hope you all enjoyed your Palentine's Day. And good night, everybody.